All right, we're diving into a huge global health study with a pretty surprising headline.
It turns out nervous system disorders are now the #1 cause of health loss globally.
So what does that even mean? Well, this comes from the 2021 Global Burden of Disease study.
Okay, but how do you even measure health loss? Researchers have a very specific way to do it.
It's called a daily. It basically boils down lost healthy years into one single number.
And this new study is a big deal. It's way more comprehensive, tracking 37 conditions, not 15.
This wider net gives us a much clearer picture of the real burden on our nervous system.
So the big takeaway? A staggering 3.4 billion people were affected by these conditions in 2021.
Think about that. That's over 43% of the entire world's population. Just incredible.
But here's where it gets kind of weird. The total burden went up, but the age-adjusted rate fell.
So why the paradox? Simple. The world's population is bigger and older than ever before.
All right, so which conditions are actually the biggest drivers behind all this?
Topping the list is stroke. Then you've got brain injury in newborns, migraine, and dementias.
And what's wild is that 4 of these top 10 weren't even included in past studies.
This really highlights the huge, overlooked impact of early life and peripheral nervous system disorders.
And the burden isn't spread evenly. Not at all. Almost 85% is in developing countries.
So the authors are clear, this calls for a massive public health response and fast. So what can we do? Well, the good news is a huge chunk of this is actually preventable. For example, just managing blood pressure is the top way to slash the global burden from stroke.
So, the big question is, are we ready? This data shows it's one of our greatest challenges.